teeth, tits, action. You're on. It's travel day.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and grey, we'll look back at this.
Welcome, Royal Highness. I'm Dan. Thank you so much for joining me on Jet and Genie, our YouTube channel, for our travel day. How exciting is that? Hopefully you've just seen a few clips of what the day has been so far. And when I say to you it is travel day, it's actually pre-travel day, but I'm doing it all as one vlog. David is on his way here right now. He's just finished work and he's on his way to Gatwick. I am at Gatwick already. This is the Bloc Hotel. It's almost like a coffin. It's so small, pokey, but we knew that when we booked it. We've stayed here before, so we knew what we were going to get. It was cheap. It was about £114, I think, for the night. I will give you a quick room tour in a minute and show you around the room. It won't take long. As I said to you before, it's a little bit like a coffin. It's very, very small, but it has everything that we need, actually. So I can't moan about that. I'd rather be here than at home. £114 a night, and that's for a Vista Plus room, which means we get a window, we get an espresso machine, we also get free Wi-Fi, and we get a monsoon shower. I can't imagine what a room without a window must be like. I hope I'm never saving for a wedding hard enough that I will need to experience that. So we've parked here at the valet parking at Gatwick South Terminal. It was £131 for 19 days parking, which works out to be about £6.89 a day. I think that's amazing. It costs more than that to park for an hour in London, and that's for 19 days. So we did the valet parking. David is not here at the moment. He decided to work today because he didn't want to use up his annual leave for a pre-travel day, so he is currently on the Gatwick Express making his way here now. You might have heard my watch ping a second ago. That is him telling me that he is en route. I'll get him to say hello when he gets here. When he arrives, we will go for a quick bite to eat. It won't be anything amazing. It's landside at Gatwick Airport, so it may be Giraffe, it may be a Wetherspoons, it may be something even worse than that. But we're going to go for dinner. It won't be worth a review, but we will give you a kind of like little headline, what we thought of it. We're not going to go into the details. Oh, you know, these Wetherspoon sausages are lovely, because we all know that they're not lovely. Tomorrow we'll be up. We will go and drop off our bags. We've already checked in. We're flying British Airways Club World business class, as we always do. I will show you a little bit of the flight, but how interesting is a flight? You know, yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to watch and what we're going to eat, and I think that'll probably be about it. And then we're going to get an Uber or a Lyft to Disney Saratoga Springs, and then we're going to go for dinner at Disney Springs tomorrow night, so I'll take you along for that. I can't believe that this time tomorrow I'm going to be at Disney Springs. It doesn't feel real. This is going to be a really, really hopefully fun travel day. Come along with us and we'll take you along. This is just the first in about 18 vlogs, so you've got a long epic journey to come along with. Okay, so we are staying in room 504 at the Bloc. Let's give you a quick room tour. It's very, very small. This is basically it. There we are, room tour done. No, seriously, let's give you a quick look. So as you come through the door, there is a light switch just down here and a plug point. There is a full-size mirror just over here as you come in as well. And next to that is the bathroom, which we'll have a look at very, very briefly, very, very shortly. Over here we have the bed. Looks comfy. It looks exactly the same as what we had before, actually, with the purple soft light to help sleep. The towels. And then over here we have got the television. We've got this kind of cuboid light. I don't know if the camera will show you that's a cuboid, but it is. And then down here we have got the control panel for the room. This lets us open and shut the blind, turn on the lights and change temperature. There's a plug socket here as well with USBs, a couple of bottles of water. Underneath there we've got a little puff. I don't mean David, although he'll kill me if he watches this, which I don't think he will. And then we have a hairdryer in a bag and a coat hanger. All of our cases are just down here. I've already brought those in. That's our view out of the window. It is dark now, so you can't see very much. It's not much of a view anyway. You can see the aeroplanes on the approach to landing. There's one coming in right now actually. Not a brilliant view, you can't see the runway, but you can see them coming in. We've got another large mirror here at the desk, and as you can see there is an espresso machine, a couple of cups, there's a chair there at the desk. As you come over to here, this is a Vista Plus room, so you get an espresso machine, you've got some Biscoff, some hot chocolate, some coffee pods, some horrible milk sachets. We'll probably buy a small pint of milk in M&S downstairs, some sugar, some tea bags and stuff. You've got everything there you need, which is quite good. A little cubby hole just in here where I've put our hand luggage bags for now. David's hand luggage has made itself safely to the block, which he'll be happy about. I was under very strict instructions not to damage that. And then through this door here is the bathroom, which is like a wet room. There's me, hello. The door shuts and you are kind of in the shower, but you're also in the toilet and also in where the sink is, so it's a little bit odd. Scottish Fine Soap Company, Silver Buckthorn Hair and Body Shampoo. And here we have the sink and we have the same product, which is there. The other thing about this room I don't like is the bed. If you are sleeping on the wall side, you've got to climb over the person you're with. Kind of disturbing their sleep to get up in the night if you need to go to the toilet or get a drink of water. There's no kind of bedside cabinet the other side either. So, but you know, it is what it is. We knew it was cheap and cheerful. We knew what we were going to get, so I can't complain. But yeah, this is our room for the night.
Heard the countdown through the haze in the face of defeat. Yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I rose up from the ground, just like I was spellbound. All the odds were against me, so I picked up the pace, and now I'm in the race. Give me some space. I'm a movement and I ain't losing.
It's alright everyone, I'm here. I'll let you know what the situation is.
I did warn you, didn't I? He's here with a vengeance. Welcome to the block.
Hi.
So yeah, David is now here, bringing the Jet and Genie together. Which are you, Jet or Genie?
I'm definitely the Genie.
I'm going to rub you later to see what's
You're not. Oh, alright. Oh, good. Oh, darling, I look forward to
I'm going to make a wish.
Oh, yes.
If you've got any ideas for wishes, please pop them in the comments below. But yeah, he's here. How was your journey from work? I'm sorry he looks a bit rough, but he's been working all day. He's been up since dawn's crack. He does love a bit of dawn's crack, don't you, on a weekday?
I'll give you that.
How was your journey here? Tell us.
The journey here was okay. It was a train.
We're not going to give you a full review of a Giraffe dinner because
it's just boring.
It's just boring and it's just Giraffe. You had a couple of glasses of wine, I've had a couple of cocktails. We popped down to M&S. There's the Marks and Spencer's in the South Terminal here at Gatwick. Been down there, we bought some more drinks. I've got a couple of cocktails, you've got a couple of bottles of wine. But anyway, tell us about the Disney trip and about what you're most looking forward to on the trip.
No.
Why?
I'm looking forward to our speedboat cruise that we've got with Lisa and Bernie.
Only it's not a speedboat. It's just a normal boat.
No, but it's like it's got an outboard and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that because that was a nice surprise. And I've wanted to do that ever since I knew that they did it, but it's horrendously expensive. I'm looking forward to Save the Savannah.
Oh my god, you remember Save the Savannah? Yeah. Wow. I'm impressed.
I'm looking forward to Citrico's, obviously, for obvious reasons. Oh, I'm looking forward to trying all these cool little Christmas, all these weird maple, pecan, gingerbread beer things that they've got around the world. I think that will be really cool because I like all that sort of thing. Other than that, that's it. That's what I'm looking forward to this trip.
Have you read the itinerary?
I don't need to. It's just Disney, isn't it? It's all the Disney. It's just all the Disney.
Are you looking forward to Epic Universe?
No. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Dave!
I said no.
What's
I mentioned
occurring?
about Lisa and Birdie. I can't wait to see Carol and Lee either because I love Carol and Lee. So it'll be nice to see them.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
That is basically the end of pre-travel day. I'm not going to do a sign-off because you're going to see us again very shortly in different outfits, ready to go and check in and head to the lounge. So, good
With
night.
a full face of makeup.
No, I'm not wearing any makeup.
You need to.
It's not. He's not wrong, is he? Such a little git. Such a little bugger.
I should have my own show because I'm bloody hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, you should be on stage. Sweeping it at the end of the night.
Oh, sorry, I've hit you again.
Anyway, that's it from us for pre-travel day. We'll be back with you in a few seconds in different clothes. We're going to be flying with British Airways, I told you already. We're going to be staying at Saratoga Springs Resort and we're going for dinner at Disney Springs, so we'll take you along for that. Quick service dinner tomorrow. We're not sure where yet. We've got a few ideas. He's already told me he don't want the chicken shit, which I think he means this chicken guy.
Yeah.
But there's a few options. Eat by Maneet. Blaze Pizza, which we love. Deluxe Burger. Basket of Wine by George. There's a few different options that we need to talk about. So come along tomorrow, travel day. You'll see us in a few seconds. Different clothes, full face of makeup for this one. Jesus. In fact, he better start now. Anyway, good night. We'll see you in a few seconds. Good night. Go on, do your thing.
Tess.
No, not Tess. What is he always do at the end of a video?
We'll see you next time.
It's a bit hot in here, isn't it, for that gilet?
Yes.
Why have you got it on?
This is part of the travel day outfit.
You're hilarious. Come on, I've got to do some filming. Take it off for a minute.
No, come on.
Right, come on. Do the intro.
What do I say?
Good morning. Welcome to travel day. Tell us about the hotel, how you slept, what we're doing next.
Morning, welcome to travel day. We're here at Bloc at Gatwick. I had quite a good night's sleep actually. You didn't, did you?
Oh my god, I didn't. I woke up I think every hour with excitement. I look shit this morning.
Oh, excitement.
Excitement. That's why you're doing the filming, because I look terrible.
Oh, do I look alright?
You look lovely.
I've got a face full of slap-on, to be fair.
I know, you've been out since 4 doing it, haven't you?
No. We're all packed, showered, shaved. Case is locked, so we're all ready to go downstairs, check in for our flight, and head to the lounge for breakfast.
For breakfast?
And some bubbles.
So yeah, as David said, I didn't sleep very well last night. Not because of the room or the bed. The bed was fine. The room's fine. It's very small. We said that already about 1 million times. But just because I woke up every hour to check the time because I wanted to make sure that we didn't miss our flight. Of course we're going to miss our flight. We've got hours. The block was nice. There's 2 problems with the block that I told you about yesterday. One is if you're that side of the bed, you have to climb over the other person. David was over there, so I got climbed over about twice in the night. And then the shower, because it's a wet room, once it's wet, you can't really go back in there without getting wet again. So, but yeah, apart from that, it was fine. For £114 for the night, I think it's worth it. David's getting quite impatient with me. I can see his little face going, because he wants to go get some breakfast. So let's go. We will see you once we get into the lounge. One thing I did forget to tell you about the block is we got 20% off our bill last night in Giraffe because we stayed at the block. So if you're staying there, pretty much all of the restaurants here on landside offer a discount if you're staying at the Bloc. So make sure you check that out if you stay there. Because 20% was quite a big chunk of the bill last night. So that was quite good. Checking out the Bloc was really easy. They've got like a little touch screen by the lift where you can just check yourself out, pop your card in a box. There was no queue at all for bag drop, which was great. Funny story though, as we put the last case on the scales, which was the heaviest one, the lady checking us in, she was putting the tags around the suitcase, the kind of the luggage tags that go around it, and then she said, "There's something in here that's vibrating." And we were like, "Oh, it must be a toothbrush." So we were like, she said, "Oh no, if this goes through security, particularly in America, they're going to open this up and they might stop the bag because of this vibration. They might think it's something dodgy." It wasn't anything dodgy, just for your information. It was just my hair clippers. Somehow they'd managed to get switched on inside the case. They were like proper vibrating inside. So we had to open up the suitcase in the Club World check-in area to try and find this pair of clippers. And I'm sure the lady thought it was something much more sinister that was in the case. And of course, you know, I get really stressed about anything like that, and I was like proper sweating, so I looked proper guilty. Went up to security, through the fast track security. We literally just walked straight through. There was like no wait at all. Nobody even waiting to put stuff into the boxes. Straight through the scanners. My bag got stopped for a check. Because I've got a little tiny screwdriver in there, which is to attach the camera to the gimbal. It has this like tiny little screw, and it's got a tiny little screwdriver, and that got me stopped. And the man said, "Have you got anything sharp in here?" And I'm thinking, of course I haven't got anything sharp in here. And I remembered the little screwdriver. Because the screwdriver is less, I think he said, than 8 centimetres or 6 centimetres, it's absolutely fine to take in your hand luggage. Anything longer than that you can't take. And I thought I'd been so good as well, because I had all my batteries for everything in my hand luggage. I was like, oh, this is going to be the batteries, isn't it? Because I've got so many batteries for this camera, for the GoPro, I've got a laptop. It's going to be a technology issue, but it wasn't. So security was great. We breezed through. We stopped off at WH Smith's to buy some water. David abandoned that at the checkout because he wasn't paying £8 for 2 bottles of water, which I thought was hilarious. He walked up very indignantly, didn't you?
Come on, this is a joke.
So we didn't get any water, and then we came into the lounge. We've had some nice, I think it's prosecco, isn't it? Is it prosecco? I think it's prosecco. It's
Bottega.
not but what?
Do you remember it's called Bottega?
It's called Bottega. I think I've had about 3 of these so far. Very nice. Breakfast was very good. Why are you laughing at that? Breakfast was very good. Massive sausage. Always good to start the day with a bit of British sausage. So that was very nice. Yeah, we've had a good experience in here. We haven't got a gate yet. We're very early. We're always early. We like to come to the airport in plenty of time so that we don't have to rush or to kind of stress about missing the flight.
That was a boring story about the screwdriver, wasn't it? Flipping out. Glad that's over.
You'll get a boring story in a minute. Tell us, talking of boring stories, you're going to show us your Bottega handbag?
No.
Come
I'll show
on.
you my little rice crackers I'm having.
How was your breakfast?
Great. It's good.
Did you have some sausage this morning?
I did, I had 2 actually.
That's why you're looking so happy, I guess.
Not everything was good this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You got a bit stressed though. God dear.
Well, yeah.
Talk about a mardy little bugger.
I was trying to find your vibrator in the bag, wasn't I? In front of all those people. And
Cool, isn't it?
And where's that from?
Bottega.
Bottega. And what else new have you got from Bottega for this trip?
On my boots.
Oh, your boots.
But you'll see them on the plane.
Oh, there's a treat, isn't it? You ready to fly?
Not yet, we haven't got a gate number.
was 10, but because we left late, we should arrive still around the same sort of time that we were originally thinking we were going to arrive, so that's all good. David had one of those boarding passes with the 4 S's on, so we knew he was going to get security checked as we came through the gate, and he did. He got pulled over, asked lots of questions, they went through his bag, and they did a kind of full intimate cavity search on him, which he really enjoyed. And I think he would have paid...
They didn't do a cavity search on me, just to let you know. No clothes were removed, everything was fine, and they just checked the bag. My hand luggage bag, not the other bag.
Oh, really? I thought that... Why were they all in their riot kit? I thought they were going in. We find that really weird. It's meant to be like a random security check. They put the 4 S's on your boarding pass. So basically, anyone that's going to have that check will know they're going to have that check, and then they can pass on anything they shouldn't have to somebody else that hasn't got it. So it's all a little bit crazy. It's not really the best security. But anyway, he had that. We got on the flight. We've had a couple of glasses of champagne. David's had a few wines. I've had a couple of cocktails and a couple of wines. We've had our food. The food was amazing. They're doing Christmas dinner, and I was so excited when I saw that on the menu, because I wasn't expecting that today. It's a Christmas menu for British Airways Club World, which is really cool. To start, we both had the same. We had celeriac and truffle soup. Now, I don't really like truffle, so I was a bit kind of apprehensive about it, but it didn't taste particularly truffly, so it was nice. It came with bread roll, some butter, a little, was that bulgur wheat and cranberry with creme fraiche, kind of like a little salad type thing that was quite nice. Really enjoyed that. Full of flavour, the bread, the butter was good. And for the main, I had the Christmas dinner, which was the turkey with pigs in blankets and stuffing, roast potato, parsnips, carrots, red cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Really, really nice. It didn't look very nice, but it got served up. It was really, really good. I didn't want any of the desserts. I don't like tiramisu, and I'm not a Christmas pudding lover at all. So I went for the cheese, and I have to say, my first time having the cheese, so I'm a bit of a dessert fan, as you probably know, but the cheese was really great. One, because it lasted longer, it was a bit more interactive, there was quite a few different things to kind of put together, different flavours. Yeah, it was really, really nice, so I really enjoyed that. I'm just sitting here watching Bridget Jones' All About the Boy, I think it's called. I love Bridget Jones. I haven't seen this film yet, so I'm excited to see that. Lots of good films on here. So yeah, I'm not going to talk to you too much more about the flight, because it's a flight. We're just sitting on a plane. It's not very, very exciting. There's not much to tell you, not much to show you. David's going to show you what's in the new little kind of complimentary bag they give you. It's used to be with the white stuff, but now they've changed supplier and it's different products, so I'm going to quickly show you that. He'll tell you about his food. I think the only thing we had different was he had the beef curtains and I had the Christmas dinner, so he'll tell you about his beef curtains very shortly, and he'll show you what's in his little amenity bag. He's sitting there giggling. He's sitting there giggling. Other than
can't say the beef curtains.
They all got beef curtains, aren't they? But after David's spoken to you, unless anything significant happens, we probably won't come back to you on this flight. It's the same flight you can see in pretty much every other vlog we've done to Orlando.
Craig, what did you think?
10! 10! Teeth, tits, action, you're on.
Ask me then.
Just tell us.
No, I don't know what to talk about.
Talk about your beef curtains. Let's start us off there. There's got to be a highlight.
The beef was nice. No, it was nice. It tasted better than it looked. It didn't look very good, but it did taste nice. The celeriac soup was nice, but though it didn't taste of, I don't think there was any truffle oil. It would have been truffle oil anyway, not truffle. Truffle oil, there wasn't anything in that, I don't think. But it was still lovely, and I love celeriac, so that was very nice. I was pleased that they had that on the menu. That was it, really. The cheese board was nice. Used to get this nice little faux leather pouch with British Airways because they used to work with the white company. They used to come with like eye mask, socks, moisturiser, all that jazz. But now you get this piece of shite. Which, to be fair, in terms of using it again, it's probably quite a handy little bag because it's quite durable. But you still get your socks and your eye mask, which I don't use. Toothbrush and toothpaste, Dan will use that.
I use that on you.
Earplugs, that's also handy when you're with Dan. And then you get your little moisturisers. Don't know, but this is obviously someone new that they're working with, because also all of the soaps and everything in the bathroom are anatomy as well. So they've changed it. I mean, it's horrible, isn't it, really?
It's not as nice as the little leather pouches we used to get with.
No, it used to be like a bit smart at least. This looks like a bit chic-er. So if you're listening, British Airways, change it.
Go back to
because it's crap. These are my new little flight socks. Which they're not socks, they're actually boots. Cute, aren't they?
And where are they from?
Bottega.
£8?
£800.
£800. Please just reassure everybody that you're not silly after you have paid that amount of money yourself.
No, I didn't. I'm not a psychopath. Well, I am a psychopath actually, but I didn't pay that for the little socks. But they're cute, aren't they? But they're too hot actually to wear on the plane. I think we've got about 5.5 hours left of the flight, so we're probably just going to watch some things, maybe have another little drink. We'll have our snacks and everything, and then we'll land. So we'll probably chat to you next when we get to the hotel, right? Tess.
But there's something cold in the way you are. The things you said had me going good, but it left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard, being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point of this?
Okay, we've just arrived at Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. So just to finish off where we left you on the flight after we had had dinner. And it was uneventful, wasn't it? Nothing else really happened. We watched a couple of films. We watched a gardening programme.
Yeah.
We had afternoon tea. That's very nice. Some sandwiches, some scones, got Christmas cake and mince pies. A glass of champagne, tea, your coffee. Really nice. The cabin crew were lovely. Nicola, who was the customer service manager, was the one we interacted with most. She was lovely, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Really sweet. We had quite a long wait, didn't we, for the bags?
Yeah, as usual.
As usual in Terminal C. It's a little bit kind of arse about face in that you kind of wait for your bags and then go for immigration, whereas in Terminal B it's the other way around. You kind of go for immigration and then collect your bags and they're kind of there by the time you get through. There was no wait for immigration at all though. We did use a new app called Mobile Passport Control, which some other Disney YouTubers have told me about. And it was to go through like an express line, so you put your details in before you leave the UK, you put your passport details in, a picture of yourself on there and stuff. And then when you arrive, you basically do all the kind of declaration questions on there and you go to a fast track lane. We did all that, it doesn't cost anything, it is free. But when we got through, there was no line anyway, so we just got sent the normal way. But we were through really, really quickly. Our first time using Lyft or Uber rideshare, we've not done that before, so it's actually on the same level number 6. You walk all the way kind of past Starbucks and then it's just out there. We ordered a Lyft XXL. We got 4 big cases. We want to make sure we could fit them all in. That came in about 10 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah.
The guy brought us straight from the airport to the building where our room is. We knew what room we were going to be in because it came up on the Disney app. So rather than kind of get dropped at the lobby with all our bags and have to wait for the bellboys to bring them on a golf cart, because Saratoga Springs is such a massive resort. The room looks very similar to the room we had before. We will give you a very quick whiz round room tour, but there's not loads to show you. We've shown you before. We'll show you the view we've got. We're actually in the same building that we were in last time we stayed here back in April, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So Disney Springs is literally just across there, less than a 10-minute walk away. That's perfect. We'll go there shortly to get some food. We're going to bring you along for that. Did you enjoy your flight?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So let's give you a quick room tour and then we're going to get changed and head across Disney Springs. Right, come on, do you want to do a room tour?
No, you can do it.
No, you're very cute at a room tour.
No, you can do it, okay.
So we are staying in room 1647, which is building number 2 at Congress Park at Disney Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. That's a mouthful, don't try and say that after the amount of champagne that I've had today. But yeah, so this is room 1647 on the 2nd floor. Come in. It is a DVC studio, so it's going to be like a bit like a hotel room, but with a kitchen. So as you come through the door, we've got an adjoining door there, which we hopefully will not be using. Got a full-size mirror there behind David, and then some coat hooks as you come in. Oh, coat hooks, exciting. This is the little kitchen area. In here we've got microwave, toaster, coffee machine, a nice sized fridge down here. We've got a coffee machine that we never know how to use, but hopefully we'll get to grips with it this trip. I'm going to actually watch a YouTube video on it if I can't work it out. Up here we've got some cups, an extra kitchen roll, some kitchen roll, bottle openers, can openers, ice bucket. Nothing under this cupboard at all, it's just an empty cupboard. This is one we can't open. We couldn't open it in the last resort, so we don't know what's in there. Might be some magic in there. And then through to the bedroom. Come and join me in the bedroom. What an offer that is, eh? So here we are, here is the bed. This is where the magic will happen. It's actually a really pretty bed, isn't it? So the little nods to the horse racing theme of Saratoga Springs. But the actual headboard I think is really pretty. We've got that little Hey Disney thing over there, which is completely pointless and useless. We've got that though. Got a lovely little Mickey and towels on the bed. We've got our air conditioning control on the wall. Little bench over here. This has got some drawers in it underneath, which will prove useful. Got a bin, got a massive mirror here. Can you fit your face in that? Just. Over here we've got more drawers. These drawers I always find are a little bit deceptive. They're not quite as big as they look, but we've got 6 of those anyway. The TV with our names on it, up in lights, welcome home to us. And then over here we've got a sofa. This is actually a pull down bed that we're not going to use. It pulls down. Okay, I don't know how it pulls down, but I don't need to, we're not going to use it. But if we did need it, it does pull down. There's a little hidden Mickey in here as well, can you see that?
Yeah.
I think this has got some drawers in it as well, maybe. No, it hasn't.
It just opens up, it's like a table, isn't it?
Okay, that's quite cool, isn't it? You could put stuff in there actually if you wanted to, but we won't. Sadly, we do not have a Disney Spring view like we had last time we stayed here, but we have got a pool view, so come and have a look.
We can just see some trees really more than anything.
Yeah, but this is a quiet pool, it's not the main pool. It's quite a nice sized balcony actually, isn't it? It goes on a little bit longer, quite like that. Let's have a quick look at the bathroom.
We've got a little window at the end.
In here we have got a safe on the wall, an iron, an ironing board, extra pillow, extra blanket and a wardrobe. Here is, this resort only has 1 sink. Most Disney resorts have 2 sinks, but this fine. It's got some little drawers under here as well. Hairdryer in the drawer for those that have hair that might be in need of that. Nothing on that one. And then this is the bathroom. Very modern, it looks like it's been recently refurbished, it looks very new, the tiles on the wall are very nice. And over here, oh, we've got new products. Oh, the same scent, sea salt and sea marine, but they're in different packaging. So to stay here at this time of year in this DVC studio for 5 nights is costing us 80 DVC points. So it doesn't cost us any money. We've already paid for our timeshare with DVC, our DVC contract. We pay our annual dues, but 80 points for 5 nights here at this time of year. It's not bad, is it?
Let's get ready for dinner. You need to change the battery as well.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll change the battery, shall we?
Come on!
Come on, shit ass. Oh, we didn't tell them about you farting on the plane, did we?
That wasn't me.
Oh my god, that stunk, didn't
That
it?
was some guy around. Gross.
Oh my god, it was disgusting, though. we have decided, made an executive decision. We're not going to unpack. We're going to head straight across Disney Springs to eat. Because if we don't do it now, we probably will be too tired. Well, what?
We'll crash.
Yeah, I think that's very likely after today. It's been a long day. We're going to go and eat. We've just made a reservation at Eat by Maneet. Purely because it's Saturday night here at Disney Springs, which is going to be busy anyway. On top of that, it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's a very, very busy time at Walt Disney World. So I think it might be kind of quite long lines at the quick services. So rather than wait, we are just going to go and have a little reservation at Eat by Maneet. Of course, we're bringing you along. We'll tell you what we think, if we recommend it. So yeah, let's go and try something brand new. Excited for Eat by Maneet?
Oh, yes.
You do look excited. Is that your excited face? We need to go on that hot air balloon this year. We haven't been on that, have we?
I'm not.
Why?
I'm not going on that. You're mad.
It's not Tower of Terror, is it? Don't be such a pussy.
I don't care. Darling, you want to go on it, go on it. That's fine.
Don't be a pussy. Come on it with me.
No.
Come on.
And I'll go and have a nice little beer somewhere.
I bet. We're going there tomorrow night for dinner to paddlefish. That was your choice, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that is it there, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you looking forward to paddlefish?
Yeah, I am.
That was one of your choices. So you don't say I don't involve you in the planning of these Disney trips, because I do. It's very, very unusual as well to come to Walt Disney World and it be dark when I arrive. This has never happened to me before. Never, have we?
Never.
So, in fact, most of the time it doesn't get dark until about like 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock, doesn't it? So, this is a new experience, and it's not too cold, is it?
It's actually the perfect temperature. It's not cold. It's not hot.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Very
it's
comfortable.
Very comfortable. Let's go to Disney, Disney, Disney.
There he is,
See
happy
Mickey,
he's in
Minnie,
Disney.
Goofy, Goofy. Come on, let's go. Oh, and he fell down the hole. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? That would have made you laugh. Oh my god, it's so nice to be back. I'm excited about doing that.
Yeah. There's Mr. Disney.
So we checked in at Eat for Maneet about 15 minutes early, taken straight through to what they call the VIP area, which is a little kind of area people have got reservations. It is still a quick service restaurant here. You do your own ordering and stuff. It's a really, really beautiful restaurant. The first thing you notice when you walk in is the smell. It smells absolutely incredible. The smell of those spices is just so nice. And then it's really pretty. There's all little umbrellas on the ceiling. It's all decorated really pretty as well. We were brought to our table and told that you can use a QR code to look at the menu and to order, and then the food is brought out to you. Even though it's quick service, they'll still bring it to your table. Or you can go over to the counter, you can order, and they'll give you one of these buzzers, and they bring the food to your table. So we've done that. We had a look at the menu. We've gone for a build your own bowl each. I've gone for cauliflower rice with a cilantro shrimp and a kind of coconut curry sauce. David's gone for a vindaloo sauce with a chicken tikka and fried rice. We've also got something called pan puri, which I don't really know what that is, but David really wanted it. Sorry, what is it called? Pani puri. I'll let David tell you a little bit about that in a second. We've got that. David's gone for their kind of signature beer, which is made just for them. I've gone for their signature slushy, which comes with this very cute little elephant. It's a watermelon slushy that's highly alcoholic, I believe. So let's have a little try. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I'm gonna have to go back in for some more of that. A little bit of an issue in using the QR code. When we tried to do the order on the website, I got as far as the Apple Pay, and then it wanted basically a phone number as part of the Apple Pay process, but it had to be an American phone number, and I don't have one, so it wouldn't let me do it. I then tried to do it by entering my credit card details. Again, it wanted a phone number, had to be an American one, so I couldn't order it using the QR code. But I did go across there. A really lovely lady helped me. They've got like a big screen where you can type in your own order. I just did it on there, paid for my card. I will tell you how much we spent. It's not a cheap restaurant for quick service. I think we probably spent about $60, $65 maybe, but I'll put on the screen for you how much it was. I've got the receipt emailed to me, and of course when the food comes, I'll tell you how it tastes. Puri is?
I don't know what it is, but they fry them. I think it's like a fermented batter, and they fry them into these balls, and then they crack the top open, and you put the stuffing inside, and you have this, which is like a coriander mixed with water, and you add that in, and then eat. Obviously.
Are you going to try it and show us?
Well, I've already put the thing in.
What is in it?
This I don't know. I can't remember what it is.
Oh.
I don't know if I should just pour from here or use a spoon. No, that's going to take forever.
Just dip it in.
No, you pour it in.
Oh. I have to say, you do seem very excited about this restaurant.
That's delicious.
Delicious? Oh, good.
Try it. So I had the tandoori chicken in the vindaloo sauce with fried rice. It's really good, but the vindaloo sauce is spicy. It's not Disney spicy, it's actually spicy. So I love that. It was actually making my nose run. Portion size was really good. It was probably a bit, to be honest, well, for me tonight, it was probably a bit too much, but that's probably because we've been sat on a plane eating the whole day. It was $20 for that bowl, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite expensive, but it's Disney, so, you know, it's gonna be, isn't it? Out of 10.
Here he comes, old Craig Reffel Horwood himself.
I think an 8 or a 9 out of 10. It's very good. It's a really good place.
Recommend it? Definitely. So I've wanted to eat here for quite a long time now. This has been on my list pretty much since it opened. This place doesn't really seem to get the people raving about it like it should, and I don't know why. I did order my bowl with cauliflower rice. They'd run out of cauliflower rice. The chef came to the table to apologise to me and offer me all the alternatives, which I thought was a really nice little touch. Everybody else that's been here has been lovely. The restaurant's really nice. I've got nothing bad to say. My food was delicious. I went for like the coconut curry sauce, which is obviously a little bit less spicy than the vindaloo that David had. It was really, really nice. I love coconut. It was a really, really nice coconut curry sauce. The shrimp, as it was on the menu, were delicious. They were so well cooked, really, really tasty. The rice was good. The red cabbage was good. These little kind of chickpea type things. I don't really know what they call.
It's like corn, isn't it?
It's like a corn thing, you know, but they add to the bowl. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 9 out of 10 as well. Some really, really good, authentic flavours. Yeah, loved it. Really, really nice first meal back at Disney. I am really tired. So I didn't really feel like coming out to eat tonight, if I'm being honest, but we came out and I'm glad we did because this has been really, really good. And I'd 100% recommend it, particularly if you are somebody that's a little bit more adventurous and would like to try some new things. The bowls are great. You can really, really mix them up. The flatbreads here look delicious as well. We didn't get to try those today, but we are here for a long time on this trip, so we may come back and try the flatbreads. And that brings an end to our travel day. What a day it's been, eh? Well, pre-travel day and travel day. I'm exhausted. David's exhausted. We're gonna go back. We're not even gonna unpack. We're gonna go straight to bed and we're gonna unpack in the morning. Yeah, it's been a good day. Flight was good. We got here nice and quickly. Good airport experience at both ends. Very little delay. Using the Lyft was a good idea, I think, in hindsight, to get here quickly. Dinner was amazing for quick service. It's been a really good travel day. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe, really helps us out, helps other people find the video. Tomorrow we've got quite a busy day as well. We're going to paddlefish for dinner, probably going to a water park, we're going to Target, we're going to Earl of Sandwich for breakfast. So join us next week in next week's vlog. Follow us on Instagram. I think I said everything I need to say. Thank you for watching. Good night and never grow up. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.